Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Wartrain here. If you're new, do me a favor, please subscribe and click the notification bell down below so you can be notified of every time I upload a new video. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it, guys. But today's video, I want to talk about something I'm super excited about, and that is a physical version of Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. I actually just picked this up at my local Best Buy. That's right, Best Buy. They occasionally carry limited run games, and man, was I excited to find out they had a physical copy of this in stock. I pretty much checked online, found out they had a couple in stock, and rushed over there to go get my copy. And man, am I excited, because I love this game. It is so cool, especially after recently we got Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which I was waiting for to come out and have been playing non-stop since it came out. I actually currently have the Xbox One version and the Nintendo Switch version, and was trying to keep both games in parity until my Xbox One copy. I actually had the bug that was game breaking. If you checked out any of my videos, I have a video talking about when I got this game breaking bug and how it affected the game, which I thought was only PlayStation 4 versions, but evidently it also affected Xbox One copies. So that was very disappointing, and I haven't got back to playing it on the Xbox One since then, which that just happened a couple days ago. But I do plan on playing it on the Xbox One again and completing the game on that version, because the game I'm playing on the Xbox One X, and it looks absolutely stunning in 4K, and it plays so smooth, and I was having a blast. I was very upset to find out that I had the game breaking bug. But I've also been playing it on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm having a blast playing it on there. This copy is a little downgraded, but it doesn't hinder the experience at all. It's still a fun game, and I'm actually really far in this game currently. I want to say I'm getting very close to the end of the game at this point, but I am just absolutely loving the game. I'm just pretty much addicted to it, guys. It's just a fun game. And they are going to put out patches to help with the game, and this is actually the best selling version of the game, was the Nintendo Switch version. And I can't say that I'm shocked, because these games are awesome on Nintendo Switch, being that like they're Castlevania style games. And Koji Igarashi is the one that has created this game, or these games, and he's the one that worked on Castlevania games like Symphony of the Night and a bunch of other great Castlevania games, like ones on like the DS and stuff like that as well. Just awesome games, and great gameplay, just lots of fun. But I'm having a blast on the Nintendo Switch, and before we got Ritual of the Night, we got Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. And this game was only digital for the longest time. Just until recently we got a physical version, and unfortunately I slept on the pre-order of the physical version. So I wasn't able to get a copy, and I really wanted a copy of the collector's edition, which is absolutely awesome. The collector's edition actually looks like a boxed NES copy, with like a NES boxed game, and I believe it has a steel bookcase as well inside. That is so cool. But if you are a physical collector, or just a huge Castlevania fan, or now a huge Bloodstained fan, you know, if you have $29.99 laying around, which is actually like 31 and some change with tax, so like $32. If you have $32 laying around, go get online, see if your local Best Buy has a copy, so that you can pick up a version of this game, because this game is absolutely awesome. I just love playing this game. I think it's so fun. It's just absolutely a great game to play. If you want to get that retro itch and scratch it, this is the game to scratch that itch. It's just a lot of fun, and both games are just really great. I was waiting for both these. Well, I didn't know this game was coming out, Curse of the Moon, but I was waiting for Ritual of the Night. And when Curse of the Moon came out, I was so excited. I picked the game up day one because I had to play it. And you know what? It didn't disappoint at all. And I'm just a huge fan of this game. Huge fan of both games, and it's so cool to play both versions of these games and see the similarities in just like the levels and the character design, and kind of see what they were going for with the design of like certain characters. When you see them in this like sort of 8-bit style, and then you see them in like the modern style, you really can see what they were going for in this version, which is really cool. And you can really see the similarities to in this game, like original Castlevania, definitely with some modern tweaks. But Ritual of the Night, you can absolutely see Symphony of the Night installed in the gameplay of that, which is just really cool stuff. I mean, in both games, you have like little stuff kind of hidden secretly in like the blocks in the corners, so you always got to check like stuff like this here and make sure there's nothing kind of hiding there that you couldn't bust blocks, because that's something that you'd find in a Castlevania game. So it's cool that they you know, kept that kind of stuff and carried it over to a game like this. And I really hope that this becomes like a totally new franchise that spawns like a whole bunch of sequels. Because I just think these games are great, and it's kind of unfortunate that we really haven't seen much from Castlevania as of late, especially with like a 2D style. You know, there really hasn't been a whole lot recently, and you know, who knows what Konami's doing. I mean, I'm kind of glad that Iga left Konami and kind of got his own thing going on here with Bloodstained, because now, I mean, who knows, we could get all kinds of games like this. This one was these games were crowdfunded, but there's still a ton of DLC for Ritual of the Night that's going to be coming out, and it looks awesome. I have a video on that as well, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. It shows off, like, there's actually a part in that that shows gameplay like this, but with the character model of the other game, which is so cool. It's so cool to the fact that you have you know, different art styles combined. I think that is so cool, and I can't wait for some of that DLC to drop, because I'm gonna be all over that stuff day one, playing it like crazy. Actually, I believe coming here shortly is going to be some DLC for for Ritual of the Night. I think it's called the Iga Backpack, and I believe it's $10. It was free to backers of the game, ones that put up money to support it when it was on Kickstarter, but they're gonna receive that DLC for free, but for everybody, you'll be able to get it if you pay $10. And I'm not 100% on what that DLC is. I want to say that it might be like some kind of a boss you get to fight, and you actually get a special weapon when you beat him that is Iga's weapon or something. I think it's like a chainsaw sword or something. I did read about it a little while ago. It's something like that, but I'm definitely waiting for that. I will pick that up and do a video on that as well. But I'm also really looking forward to the free DLC, because there's a lot of DLC on that one. you're definitely getting your money's worth for that. Or getting your money's worth because it's free, but you're getting your money's worth out of the game, considering that that's free DLC. So pretty awesome stuff. I'm definitely excited for that. But like I said, as soon as that comes out, I'll be making a video on that. But I love this game. If you're a physical collector, don't waste any time. Like I said, go online or call your local Best Buy, or just drop by the store if you're able to, and see if they have any copies. Let's see, is this guy dead or what? Oh man, I died. You gotta be kidding. I forgot. You can die when you're at the end here. Oh, and I lost Miriam. Yeah, Miriam is the main character in Curse of the Moon, or Ritual of the Night. I keep getting these games mixed up because they're both so good, and they both involve they both have the moon involved in some way. You see a lot of moon in the gameplay of each, and this one actually, like the further you get in the game, you see more of the moon, which is cool. Trying to get this guy. It's hard to get him. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna die. I need all of the characters here. Oh no. I'm dead. Now I just got... Alright, I'm gonna go take care of this guy quick. But the parallax scrolling in this game is awesome. The art style is just so good, even though they would never actually be able to do this stuff on an NES. It still definitely has that NES feel to it. But man, if I could have seen this stuff on an NES when I was a kid, man, I would be blown away. I would probably never stop playing this game. Because it would by far be like one of the best looking NES games. Hammering away on this guy, like every character, and even when they're dying, they always try to take you out. These bosses, so they'll kill you even after they're like dying. But yeah, what a great looking game, a whole lot of fun. Definitely scratches that retro itch if you're dying to play a great retro game, especially a Castlevania style game. A whole lot of fun. And it's just, I was hoping that they would have a physical version originally, but they didn't. So we had to just, you know, suffer through having a digital copy until a physical one finally came out. But yeah, it's finally awesome to see that they have a physical version of this game. Because this is such a great game. I just love too how the moon is always somewhere in this game. I mean, just like so cool looking how you have that effect where it's on the water and stuff. It's just so neat. and this music has, or this game has great music. Actually, both games have really good music. It's just, like I said, it has that Castlevania feel down to the music, everything. The only difference really is you get to change characters. You can get up to 4 to play with. And like, there's multiple playthroughs too. That's what's cool about this game, is you can do multiple playthroughs, and each one is different. Different characters, all the characters, one character. It's just it makes the game definitely have replay value. I mean, I think I beat this game 3 different ways. Okay guys, so now you've seen some gameplay of Bloodstained Curse of the Moon if you haven't seen any already. And you've seen and found out that you could get a physical copy at your local Best Buy of Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. So do me a favor, if you want this game, go out and pick up a physical copy now, so you don't have to go pay some scalper down the road double or more than double the price of the retail. Because $29.99 is not a bad price, but $60, that's rough. Especially when it's like over double. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of that, and I'm glad to put this video out to help anybody that's looking to get a physical copy of this game. But that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, think about subscribing to the channel. I put out content like this every day. Some days I put out a couple videos, and sometimes I'm just too busy, I can't get around to it. But I try to at least get one out a day. But I appreciate you guys watching. That's the video, guys. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Have a good one.